Evening Chair and committee members, thank you for the opportunity to make the deputation this evening. My name is James Brewer, I'm an associate from Sawmills and we're working as planning consultants on the scheme. I'd echo the issues raised by Mr Powell in his deputation and also not reiterate the information which was in the papers which was circulated to members on Monday. I just wanted to briefly make two further points. First, relating to infrastructure. Within the Wellborn Infrastructure Delivery Plan, the total site preparation costs figure, including remediation, is costed at just under £22 million for 6,000 houses. The Sawmills scheme in front of you has a costed remediation strategy of just over £2 million for 72 homes. This equates to 10% of the total cost for Wellborn on this item for 1.4% of the dwellings. Secondly, today we've heard about the housing land supply position that Fareham Borough Council is in. At the January Planning Committee, it was resolved to grant permission for 405 houses on unallocated greenfield sites in the countryside, contrary to local plan policy and despite strong vociferous local opposition. We would echo frustrations of many previous deputies today where unallocated greenfield land in the countryside is being recommended for approval and this brownfield site allocated for residential is being recommended for refusal. The 5-year housing land supply position will only get worse and put more pressure on greenfield land if allocated sites are refused. In summary, this is a contaminated brownfield site. It's allocated for housing. We believe it's consistent with your design SPD where appropriate, includes policy compliant 30% affordable housing and a high proportion of wheelchair accessible properties. Significant survey work with boreholes have generated a costed remediation strategy, as mentioned previously, underwritten by a contractor. This remediation work will add 6 months to delivery of the homes. We're proposing a lower housing density than Buckland Developments in their 30-year outline application that you will hear, we understand, later this year. The Council is losing planning appeals for not having a 5-year housing land supply and the delay to Wellborn. The Sawmill site represents the first chance for delivery of new, much-needed homes as part of this new settlement. Thank you.